We are so hot. It is so very hot. We are so thirsty. Ra has risen to his zenith and started his descent. Stay standing. She must stay standing. But she is so tired. Her legs keep quivering, and they've already given out once. Her collar was the only thing keeping her from hitting the ground face first. God, that is so hot. She's so thirsty. I'd forgotten what this kind of thirst was like. Her lips have cracked and begun to bleed. Water. She's praying for water. Or death. One or the other. Water. Or death. How could she just... For her it is so simple. One or the other. A slave has many wishes, but few needs. Right now she needs water. Or wants death. But she's thinking the master would not have brought her back, would not have made the effort, paid the expense, to merely let her die anyway. So she is standing. It's so hard just to stand. And she is waiting for one or the other. My poor child. This was never the way our people were meant to be treated. You, especially, who have shown such devotion, deserve so much better than this. Good gods, he'd better have water. Or...
Well now, slave girl, you are indeed still standing. That is in your favor, I must say.
He has water. Her arms are reaching out instinctively, but they're so heavy. Will she be able to hold the cup?
Oh, little slave, I will not make you work for this water. You do not have the strength to hold it, as anyone can see. However, you will have to earn it.
What is he talking about? She's too weak to do anything besides stand and breathe. But she already knows. Oh, gods. I can see it in her mind. What he means by earn. He's brought the flail. How could he? After what she's already been through. Such an evil-minded, twisted...
Now, come here, slave. Earn your water and your place back in my good graces.
There's a hook in the rafters, and her arms will go up. And then... Oh, gods.
Now, while you dangle there for a moment, I want you to think about how absolutely exhausted you are, how utterly, completely defeated you have been. Think about how hot and dry these last 3 days have been. About how your thirst slowly built from a want into a craving, and then into absolute need. And if you ever,
Look at me!
If you ever think of running off into the desert like that again, you will remember these things. Feel how your body aches, how hard it is to merely stand, and think of the ways that it could be so much worse for you. Your master is gracious enough to let you live. Just barely.
This man, if I could, he would be in 1,000 bloody pieces by now.
Now, because you were gone for, let's call it 1 day, I did not have to pay much to have you brought back, even though you were only gone for half a day. Keeping you here to teach you a place has cost me extra time, and my work has suffered. And I did have to work extra hours into the evening, as I did not have my little slave to bring me my bandages and such. So, I suppose your punishment will be 3 lashes, which, may I remind you, could very easily be more. You should be thankful. You will get 1 lash for the extra work I had to do, 1 lash for the expense I have to pay to have brought you back, and 1 lash for daring to try and escape in the first place. Now, doesn't that sound fair to you?
Oh, I know fair, Master Embalmer. Please, let me show you fair. She's nodding. Of course it's fair. She has no other choice. Has she ever had another choice? Was this escape attempt her very first decision of free will?
Now, slave girl, I suggest you try to get what is left of your legs under you. There you go. Turn just a bit. There. Now if you so much as make a mouse's squeak, I will add another lash. Do you understand? Good. Deep breath, slave girl.
Dear God, what is she? She's screaming. No, don't scream. You'll get more lashes. Shut up. Why isn't she being quiet? Wait. She's not screaming. Her mouth is not moving. She's still hanging silently. But I hear... What happened? Child. Are you alright? Yes. Yes, my child. I'm alright. I was just... Oh gods, you're back! You're back. I was so worried. I thought... I'm... shaking. I need to calm down. We're no longer in the dream realm. She's just going to keep reliving what we both experienced if I don't put my mind in order. That was what really happened to her when she tried to run. When she tried to find me. And I never heard her. Not even once. Even with all that pain, I never heard her. Were you shouting at me? For a moment, I thought you were screaming. I thought... You were trying to wake me? Did you see what I saw, little one? Only the first part. And then my movements woke you. I see. So, that was your punishment for running. And that man, he was your master in the upper lands. I see. There. Now we can see and get ourselves a little more, well, at least for me, back to reality. I still feel the heat and the thirst. No. No, no, dear little one. Please, do not be sorry. There's nothing to be sorry for. What's this? A cold cloth? For me? Thank you, little one. I'm having a hard time clearing the fog from my head. How did you bring me out of the dream realm? You slapped me? Twice? Little one, come here. Do not cry. There is nothing to be sorry for. In truth, you did me a great service. That was not a dream I wanted either of us to remain in. Shh. That's it. Curl up with me for a moment. I'm holding her. She is so soft and smells so nice. But she is also so small and fragile. I can still feel the marks of the flail across her back, even through the blanket. I saw what happened. I felt it. I was there, with you, child, and I'm here now. Shh. It's all right. Breathe, dear little one. Breathe. Try to think of something else. Yes, my dear. I was with you. I saw everything. I felt everything. Yes, I'm sure. This is the least I can do. After... No. If you do not wish to let me go, that is fine. I'm rather content here as well. Although soon we must sleep, for real this time, as I have work to do when Ra rises. Are you warm? Good. Yes, my dear, that is fine. Rather comfortable, in fact. In light of what we've both been through, this is divine in of itself. To just lay here and relax for a moment. Don't think of it, my dear one. Think of better things. Happier things. Think of how warm and relaxed you are, here with my arms around you. Keeping you warm. Keeping you safe. Think of how you will never again have to endure that kind of torture. Of how you will always be safe, here, with me. She stops shaking, and seems to be drifting. Good. She's warm, and soft. Oh, my little one, I vow to you, and to the gods, that monster will pay for every insult, every mockery, and every ounce of pain he has put you, no, the both of us through. The thought of tearing him into 1,000 tiny little pieces is very satisfying indeed. Sleep in peace, my most beloved dear one. For soon, very soon, I will be going hunting. And you will see what happens when disgusting mortals dare to anger the gods. Or in this case, damaging those coveted by a god. I wonder just how well your master's legs work. Thank you so much for watching this video, Fables. I'd also like to extend an extra thank you and appreciation to the patrons for the extended kindness and support, including Lady Clarity, Lauruska, Elizabeth, Kaycie, Micomenchi, Maddie, Vivi, Libertalia, Kiri, AlicexRussell, and AlicexHino. Thank you all so very much, and I hope to see you all in the next one.